What is up, everybody? Goatman799 here. I'm gonna be talking to you about Boards of Canada. If you guys don't know who Boards of Canada is, he's an electronic artist who makes electronic music from like the 90s and 2000s. And they make electronic music just like Aphex Twin. They make electronic music just like Aphex Twin and Square Pusher and Architect. But I'm gonna be talking to you about Boards of Canada. Actually, I'm gonna be talking to you about one of my favorite albums from Boards of Canada. I'm gonna be talking to you about one of my favorite albums from Boards of Canada, and it is called Gotti. This album was released in 2002, and one of my favorite songs from this album is Music is Math. Music is Math. I actually like that song from this album. That's actually one of my most favorite songs ever from this album. That's actually one of my most favorite songs from this album is Music is Math. And this album is very good. And this album, like back in like 2004, Paris was playing Boards of Canada's music, but they didn't want to play this album because it testifies Satan, it testifies demons, but that's not true, because that's not true. Because this album has some mathematical, biblical, satanic reference, and incoming of aging, nostalgia, and child engagement. And this album, I actually like this album. Like, this is one of my most favorite songs ever from this album. I also like Julie and Candy from this album as well, because this album is very good. I know that there's some other albums that Boards of Canada has, like Music Has the Right to Children. That album was released in 1998. In a Beautiful Place Out in the Country, that album was released in the year 2000. And the Campfire Head Phase was released in 2005. And this is one of my most favorite albums ever from Boards of Canada, Gotti. This album is very good. I recommend listening to them. I recommend listening to Boards of Canada on Spotify, because they make very good music. Like, their music is very good. I also like Sunshine recordings from this album, Gotti. This album is so good. They're very good artists. Like, they make very good music. Like, their music is so good. Like, they make, like, Boards of Canada. Boards of Canada is one of my most favorite artists, electronic artists ever. Same goes for Aphex Twin as well. I also have his t-shirt right behind that camera. I also have his t-shirt as well. But you know, this is one of my most favorite albums ever from Boards of Canada. I actually like their music a lot. And maybe I should become one of them when I grow up. Maybe. Maybe I should become just like Boards of Canada when I grow up. I don't know. I actually feel like buying the keyboard where they actually play it to make electronic music, and that little thing that where you turn to get that drums or whatever, to adjust the drums and electronic sounds. But you know, they make very good music. Yeah, also I also like High Scores from Boards of Canada as well. Actually, that's not really, well, one of my most favorite songs ever from the album High Scores is Everything You Do Is a Balloon. That album was released in 1996, and that song is also released in 1996. Yeah. Also, Music is Math from this album is released in 2002. Yeah, that album is very good. I recommend listening to it. If you guys are a fan of Boards of Canada, I am ensure that you really love this album. I'm ensure that one of your favorite albums is Music Has the Right to Children and Gio Gotti. Because I think one of my most favorite songs ever from the album I think one of my most favorite songs ever from the album Music Has the Right to Children is Telepathic Workshop. I like the song Telepathic Workshop from that album because I like the little robot voice going work, 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 work. And I also like it when the song keeps playing, you keep your yeah, I actually like that. Yeah, I like the little robot voice. I like the little robot sounds and the voice, and I also like it that the song, the girl just says 27, ordering Canada Air. Yeah, I actually like that. But Music is Math from this album, Gio Gotti. I like it that it goes yellow ball, ball, yellow ball, ball, and I like it that it goes the past inside the present. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite songs from the album Gio Gotti's Music is Math. I know there's some other great songs ever from this album as well, like Julie and Candy, Sunshine Recordings, 1969, and You Can Feel the Sky, and more. There's more to that. But that album is very good. So if you're a fan of Boards of Canada, then I'm glad that I found one, because Boards of Canada is very good. They just give me nostalgia. Like, their nostalgia just hits me very hard. Like, Boards of Canada, man, their music is so good. Like, I really love their music. So if you have any music out, so if one of you music freaks out there who like electronic music, then I am happy to introduce you to Boards of Canada, because their music is so good. Because I remember when I was at school, there was these girls, they were playing like electronic music, and I asked them, hey, do you listen to electronic music? And they say, yeah. And I said, do you know Boards of Canada? And they said, no. So I introduced them to Boards of Canada, and I just told them to listen to the music. Music is Math. But when they started playing it, they enjoyed it a lot. They just said thank you. And after that, when the next day come, they walked up to me and said they've been listening to Boards of Canada a lot. They've been listening to that song a lot. They just told me that their music is so good. They told me that Boards of Canada is a very good artist. And I told them that you should listen to the album Gio Gotti. And they did, and they enjoyed it, and they told me that it's great, and that album is very good. So yeah, Boards of Canada is very good. Like, Boards of Canada makes very good music. So if you guys like Boards of Canada, then I highly recommend Gio Gotti, because that album is very good. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, because yeah, I just want to tell you guys about Boards of Canada and why I like their album. I know I printed this out, but this album is so good. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.